Hello friends. Tonight, let us embark on a journey through time, delving into the wisdom of one of the greatest Stoic philosophers of all time, Marcus Aurelius. Imagine yourself in the quiet stillness of an evening, where the noise of the world fades away, and you are left with nothing but your thoughts and the opportunity to shape yourself into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient being. The evenings, my friends, are not just a transition from day to night. They are a sacred space, a time for reflection, growth, and preparation for the challenges ahead. And who better to guide us through the art of using our evenings wisely than Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher who mastered the discipline of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, in his timeless work Meditations, left behind a blueprint for self-mastery, wisdom, and inner peace. His reflections, though written almost 2 millennia ago, are as relevant today as they were in ancient Rome. He understood that life is fleeting, that control is an illusion, and that true strength comes from within. If he, a man burdened with the responsibilities of an empire, could find the time to reflect, to improve, and to cultivate inner serenity, so can we. So tonight, let us explore 10 powerful things you can do in your evenings to transform your life, guided by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. These are not just mere habits, they are principles that will help you lead a life of virtue, resilience, and unshakable peace. The first, and perhaps the most essential, practice is self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations not to impress others, but to discipline his own mind. Every evening before you rest, take a moment to reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where did I falter? What lessons can I carry forward? By doing so, you will develop a keen awareness of your own actions, and over time you will refine yourself into a person of wisdom and virtue. The second practice is detachment from external events. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we cannot control what happens around us, only our response to it. In the evening, as the day comes to an end, let go of all that is beyond your control. If someone wronged you, if the day did not go as planned, if the world was unkind, release it. There is no use carrying burdens that are not yours to carry. Another profound habit to cultivate in the evenings is gratitude. Even the great emperor himself found reasons to be grateful despite the immense pressures of his rule. Before you sleep, list 3 things you are grateful for. This simple act shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. Gratitude is the gateway to contentment, and contentment is the foundation of true happiness. Marcus Aurelius also emphasized the importance of preparing for adversity. He knew that life would not always be kind, that challenges would arise. So, every evening, prepare yourself mentally for the hardships of tomorrow. Remind yourself that difficulties are inevitable, but your response to them is entirely within your control. By anticipating hardship, you will meet it with strength instead of surprise. A crucial element of Stoic practice is simplifying your desires. We live in a world that constantly pushes us to want more success, more wealth, more recognition. But Marcus Aurelius teaches us that true peace comes not from accumulation but from simplicity. In the evening, ask yourself, what do I truly need? What unnecessary desires can I let go of? By doing so, you free yourself from the chains of endless wanting. Another transformative evening habit is engaging in deep, uninterrupted contemplation. In an era of constant distractions, we seldom give ourselves the gift of stillness. Marcus Aurelius would often retreat into solitude to think deeply about life, virtue, and duty. Make it a habit to sit in silence, to disconnect from the noise, and to contemplate the deeper questions of existence. In this silence, you will find clarity. One of the greatest lessons from Marcus Aurelius is to remind ourselves of our mortality. This is not to be morbid, but to gain perspective. Memento mori, remember that you must die. When you recognize the fleeting nature of life, you stop wasting time on trivial matters. Each evening, remind yourself that time is slipping away. and use that awareness to live with urgency and purpose. Another practice that can shape your evenings into something meaningful is seeking wisdom. Marcus Aurelius was a lifelong student of philosophy, constantly learning, constantly refining his understanding. Dedicate time in your evenings to reading, to studying, to expanding your mind. Feed your intellect as you would feed your body, for knowledge is the sustenance of the soul. A significant but often overlooked practice is forgiveness. Before you close your eyes to sleep, forgive those who have wronged you. Carrying resentment into the night is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that we are all flawed, that others act out of ignorance rather than malice. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Finally, end your evenings with purpose. Marcus Aurelius was deeply aware that each day was a gift, and he approached each morning with intention. Before you sleep, set your intention for tomorrow. What kind of person will you strive to be? What will you focus on? What virtues will you embody? By doing this, you ensure that each morning is met with clarity and resolve. And so, my friends, as you step into your evening, remember that it is not just the closing of a day, it is an opportunity. An opportunity to reflect, to grow, to let go, and to prepare. Marcus Aurelius, a man who carried the weight of an empire, understood that true strength comes not from external power, but from inner discipline. If he could find time to cultivate wisdom amidst the chaos of rule, so can we in the quiet of our own evenings. So tonight, as you lay your head to rest, ask yourself, have I lived today with virtue? Have I prepared myself for tomorrow with wisdom? Have I let go of what does not serve me? And most importantly, am I walking the path of a Stoic, the path of a life well lived? For in the end, my friends, it is not the grand moments that shape us, but the quiet ones. The moments in the evening where we choose to reflect, to grow, to prepare. These are the moments that define who we become. And as Marcus Aurelius himself reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. So go forth and make your evenings count, for in them lies the secret to a life of wisdom, virtue, and unshakable peace.